We're back.
We're back, good
Boxing
people.
Day.
Is it?
Yeah, man. Saturday.
Oh, shit.
Christmas
Yeah,
Day.
of
Is
course.
right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got my days wrong. Fair enough. Wicked. Hope everybody had a good day. Hope you're all. Hang on, we're not there yet. Recovering from eating too much. Drinking, you probably drank too much. I don't know if you drink much on Christmas. I imagine you will.
I ain't got a car to drive, so.
Oh,
Yep,
there you go.
I'm
Yeah. I don't because I'm not teetotal and shit. So yeah. I will have ate too much though. I know this fact because I know what I'm cooking for Christmas, and I will have ate too much because I'm getting all down in that fucking saltfish fritters and curry mutton and you name it, mate. I tell you, after making our English household, great Christmas.
So.
Anyway, on that note,
Roll the intro. Do it.
Did a little thing with it as well. Beautiful. Yeah. Shit. Hit me head.
I'll start with a slight bit of motorsport news from the F1 corner of the world. So, Perez signed for Red Bull, which you will have seen on our Instagram.
Yep.
Obviously, I did not expect that to happen.
No, in fact, didn't I put out something like, well, we got that wrong?
Yes.
You see, Andrew is now remembering that he follows more F1 stuff and shit than I do. So to try and not have the Instagram constantly about rallycross, rallying and drifting, he's sending me shit to post on it, which is good. So do more.
And then Toto Wolff, the I guess team principal of Mercedes, has signed for another 3 years as well.
Excellent. I guess he's like just the man in charge of the F1 division thing, is it, or something?
Yeah, basically.
And employed direct. I guess they're employed direct by Mercedes. I don't think it's all factory.
Well, he does actually have a 33% stake in the F1 team.
Oh.
So even if he didn't, he wasn't principal, it'd still like be there anyway.
Still have a stake to some degree.
Yeah. Which I think he's said anyway. He's said even if he steps back as principal, he'll still be somewhere.
Makes sense. I mean, he's pretty good, isn't
he? Yeah. So there are a couple of interesting bits. Been a lot of shit going on with one of the Haas drivers for next year.
Yeah, that wanker. What's he called?
Mazepin.
Yeah, because they've renewed his contract, haven't they?
No, they've given him a contract.
For next year.
Yeah.
Which, if I recall correctly, he's a bit of a dick.
Yes, and he.
By a bit, I mean a lot.
He groped a girl in an Instagram video. So.
You see, if I had a fucking race team, mate, he ain't gonna be in it.
Yeah, well, the issue is, Haas have signed him because his dad's loaded. Because they need money.
Yeah.
And it's more. Well, I just read somewhere earlier saying that Haas can't discipline a benefactor, so it's more on the FIA to discipline him, really.
Yeah, because if they're getting that much money and enough to stay afloat and fucking race, shit. Fucking bastards like that who just get away with it because daddy's got a fucking yacht as the song goes.
Everybody's kicking off about it, which rightly so.
Yeah. There's no fucking place for that kind of shit in a sport where people look up to so much.
Well, yeah, because
in fucking general life period.
The whole stance of this season from the FIA, we racers won.
Yeah.
And
which has been really good, I think, and has been excellent. But fucking when it matters as well, in your own shit.
Yeah.
Sort your own house out.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And everybody says Hamilton's a dick. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. And Hamilton won Sports Personality of the Year.
Yeah, I saw that. Awesome, isn't it? Good for him.
So that's the second time he's won it, which ties him with the most times somebody's won it, I think. I think that was what I read.
Yeah.
He's only the third F1 driver to win it.
That's all right. Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Button just narrowly missed out when he won the title. Yeah. Obviously, people have still been saying, "Oh, what's he won that for? He only drives a car around a track."
You can pretty much say that about anybody of ever anything.
Yes.
Not. Everyone does swimming in a pool or some shit.
In a pool.
Yeah. The fact that it's a guy's life that isn't just going to rocking up at a weekend is an absolute dedication of every fucking minute of every day. Because he is a professional athlete. Your food, your exercise regime, your rehab, your sleep, everything matters.
Yeah. And then I've got a little meme time.
Oh, I love a meme, mate.
So this is Carlos Sainz in his Ferrari. So he's saying the McLaren's up here and this is your car down here. So sorry, but I will not drive in this tractor. Now bring me back to Lando.
Awesome.
So yeah, when I was reading it in his voice as well, which made it even funny.
Love it.
Oh, so shit. That made me laugh.
I tell you, there's actually a bit of news from the rallying world. That Oliver Solberg, who obviously won the junior, I want to say WRC Fred Junior or European, some shit anyway, whatever it was. He has a Hyundai seat. So he's got full factory. Next year will be WRC2, which is like factory R5. Yeah, factory R5, I think. Some shit like that. And he has the potential for 2022 to get an actual WRC seat with Hyundai. Which is big things. He's still very fucking young.
Yep.
Obviously, he'll have the contacts and the money, but he's still young, and that'll be cool. Yeah. He's just another good guy. So he's got a decent YouTube channel. More shit to watch. Good driving. Fun times. And that'll be all right, that, mate.
Yeah. So I think that's probably pretty much it for motorsport.
I think so. There's probably some other stuff, but I haven't really paid much attention. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I do, but I forget a lot of things. Got pretty bad memory.
So, I've got a couple news articles, I suppose. Top Gear website, top quality information.
Most popular cars.
So, obviously, first, Ford Fiesta.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer the Mark 6 shape, but I don't mind it. Not gonna lie. The playful puppy. Aww.
Which, given that the name means pie in Spanish, is exactly as much fun as it sounds. Really, get one.
I like them.
Next, Corsa, obviously.
Alright, whatever.
That's obviously going to be up there, even though they look shit. But Golf, yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the Golfs now, aren't they? Though?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Yeah. Almost like getting tired looking at it.
Yeah, they're not great looking. Focus.
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, well, we were having a good discussion about the Mark 1. I had a Mark 1 Focus, which was all the fucking shaviness you can. Let's see if I can access my Google Photos, and I think all this shit's online, isn't it? Which is go to my Google Photos. Oh, mate, it's got them all here.
I'll go through rest first then.
Oh yeah, that's fair. And then we'll have our discussion on that.
Yeah. A-Class.
A-Class.
You see quite a lot of these nowadays.
Yeah, I suppose you do. Yeah. I don't know. I never really liked.
I don't mind them. I think they're decent looking cars.
The AMG, that's yeah, man.
And then
I had one of them.
Qashqai.
They're fucking everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
It was our first Motability car for fee. And you know what? It's a cracking car, but prefer the Cougar that I've got now.
And then
mate.
the Mini.
The Mini.
Which Mini that ain't Mini anymore.
Yeah. It's just a good car though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we've been looking at them recently in an early R53 Cooper S. Shit tons of them about, loads of parts.
Supercharged 1.6 litre.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It was only the R53 they supercharged and they turboed it, didn't they? I think.
Yep. Can even get a limited edition GP edition.
You can. It's got that shite JCW kit on it, hasn't it? Which I don't really like. I prefer the actual standard look of it.
I'm not even going to look on there. That's
no. Unless you're
Polo.
looking at buying me a track car, mate. Yeah, Polo.
Puma. I've not seen one of them on the road.
I have not seen one of them at all. Having said that, if I drove past it, would I just think it's a Focus?
Probably.
So fucking similar.
Yeah. And then a 1 Series, and they are literally everywhere.
You know what though, right? I was looking at one, I was thinking, right, what about trying to get a cheap 1 Series? Turns out you can get a diesel, and that's about it, fucking cheap, or 1.6. Well,
it's a BMW tax.
I know, it's fucking shit, isn't it?
So yeah, they're shit. Fun list to go through.
Our little conversation about Mark 1 Focus. So we was talking about this the other day because I was having a look through, as you do on Marketplace. If your imaginary budget, normally it's very cheap because I can't even imagine big budgets. And I'm going on about the Focus. I was like, man, what was I've been 19, 22nd car was a Ford Focus, man. Fucking loved that shit. Here it is. Boom at your son. It's got TSW Chav alloys. It's got cruising stickers in the back window. It's got, see, if you notice me lights, me indicators weren't actually fried eggs because I thought about that shit, mate. I had the silver bulbs in as well. I fucking love that car. Binned it a couple of times. Oh no, I actually binned it quite big and wrote it off, thinking about it now. Shit, I forgot about that. Put it for a wall. Well, I kind of back end came out and I kind of tried to save it and I should have headed for the field. Instead, it snapped back and I went into the wall and took out this person's wall. The wall won. And just everything. But yeah, that was like my first time getting properly into modified cars. And I fucking love that. But, and the thing was, what we were thinking at the time was, when I had that, I wanted an ST170 so badly. Like, it was everything to me. Because back in the day, they looked so fucking cool. They were really almost like futuristic looking. And the problem was, I went and had a look at an ST170 and realised, holy shit, they're boring.
I mean, even Focus RS of that shape looks boring.
Yeah, but the Focus RS is fucking brilliant, though, isn't it? Focus RS. Does it come up with that? No.
No.
Don't want that shit. Motherfucker. Okay, yeah, it don't look as good as that. What is happening to my world right now?
That one that you've got your mouse over.
Yeah, it looks pretty tasty.
It's nice, but
I mean, I still have one, and I can't afford one because it costs a fortune.
Yeah, I'd have one, but they do just look a bit boring.
I was all set, just fuck it, I'm going to buy an ST170, it costs like $1,000. And then I went, like Cooper S. Looks better, goes better.
Yep.
Shit. So I got a little bit sad. He just took the piss out of me for liking Focuses.
Yep.
And having a
Which
car.
segues quite well into it.
It does.
Article.
It really does. I'm going to do this as full screen because I'm interested. Oh, there it is.
So I 8 of the best cars under 2.5K.
To take racing.
So
racing.
Your first one, Mini Cooper.
Yeah,
man. Best at maximum attack.
I mean, You can get a Cooper S for like £2.5 quite easily, though.
Yeah. Which is what you'd want.
Yeah, I mean, for a 1.6 N8, they're actually pretty. You know, they've got like 120 brake or something like that, the same as the sort of Saxos and shit from the C2s. Yeah. So they're nippy. Obviously, they're heavier though. That's the problem.
I mean, this saying here. What? Oh, never mind. That's on about a Mini Cooper, a classic Mini Cooper.
Yeah. Which prices do seem to have been coming down for them recently, but then they're always shit. It's like really bad nip.
Yeah.
Restos and shit.
So yeah, that's
I think they look a good car. I hated them when they first came out. Absolutely hated them. And now I just think they're a cracking car.
Of course, this would be next on the list.
Yeah, this is the other one we've been looking at.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, it is. You cannot say a bad thing about the
if you're brave. Ice drives in if you're a fairly hardy disposition.
And live in like Iceland.
See, look at. I mean, they've picked wrong one. It's Mark 1 all day, but
yeah, the Mark 1 is better, but the Mark 2 and the 2.5 are so plentiful as well.
To be fair, that doesn't look bad actually.
No, I mean, if you have a 2.5 or a 2 with the headlights and shit, but you have a little bit of work done to them, they look cracking.
The only reason why I say the Mark 1s is just pop-up headlights.
Yeah, it just does look cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been looking at these quite a bit, haven't we, recently? And obviously talking with a friend of the channel, Mr. Dale. He don't watch it because he's a twat, but he should do. I'm going to make sure he does. Here is, as a self-confessed MX-5 pervert.
Just read this here.
Answer, yeah.
Miata stands for Miata is always the answer.
It feels as if Dale might have wrote that. Not going to lie. But we've been looking at these a lot, and if you're wanting a, bit of a project, because realistically you are going to have to do a little bit of rust repair work on them and stuff like that, just because of the age now.
Yeah.
But you're wanting a fun car, and you wanting to get into some serious driving and rear-wheel drive, you get a 1.8 one of them, and it's got enough power enough power because of the lightness of it to pop that rear end out, but enough power for you to get more comfortably with it. You're not going to be fucking shitting yourself every 5 minutes. You're not going into like a 300 horsepower stupid car. They're just cracking cars, and they're just good. Yeah. I mean, when you grow up and it's a hairdresser car and all that, and you get to a point where you just realise they're not. They're just fucking awesome.
Yep.
Can't say a bad thing. I mean, yeah, but all right. Have you looked at it though?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a pretty looking thing, is it?
Having said that, I was contemplating a C2, and it looks the same shite.
So. Yeah, so we'll just skip that one. Cause...
What was that? Did somebody build it or something though? An MR2 for under £2.5 grand. What was I saying? Bad Accession built a C1. I know you get C2s in Rallycross. I've seen plenty of them, but.
So yeah, MR2.
I didn't know you could get them on 2.5. Must be ropey examples. I mean, it'll be non-turbo, obviously, which is, I think, 170 horsepower, 2 litre.
Don't even know, to be honest.
I think it is. I think so.
I've never looked at an
same
MR2.
Engine. It's the same engine as in the Celica in GT. Which I think, 170 horsepower.
Decent cars, I guess.
They look good. I've never driven a rear engine.
It's a mid-engine?
Or mid-engine, yeah. I know they've got a hell of a pendulum effect, so when it goes, it goes.
Yeah.
But they are pretty cool looking cars, I think.
Yeah, I think they are, to be fair.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Car. Fuck yeah. I suppose maybe cross-country rallying?
Well, it says off-road racing, obviously. It's kind of obvious, and you're not going to go
a track day in a fucking Range Rover. Imagine if it overtook you. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you'd feel a bit bad, wouldn't you?
I've never really got too much into the off-road stuff, but I don't really know why. because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Fucking hell, grand. You know it, son. Funnily enough, friend of the channel, Mr. Bradley Sampson, that's what he does as a day job. Him and his granddad convert them into camper vans.
I thought you were just going to say they're just driving this and Elgrons around. Like,
no.
Sounds like a fun job, though.
If I remember correctly, that has the same engine as the 350Z, which basically means you can have a rear-wheel drive. I think it's slightly detuned, but basically it's 260 horsepower rear-wheel drive fucking van. I want one so badly. That is what I want as my camper and tow vehicle. There is a slight problem, however, Mr. Andrew.
Yes.
Costs a lot of fuel.
No, yeah, I'm not surprised. It also has the quickest van lap around the Nordschleife.
That I can believe, because it's got a whacking V6 and some of them. The coolest look.
Was not expecting that on this list.
No.
Next, a Toyota IQ. Best at grown-up dodgems.
That looks horrific.
I feel like you'd die if you crashed that.
Yeah. Okay, here's one for you. C1 or an IQ. I'm going to go IQ because it's Japanese. And therefore I can pretend I'm JDM, yo.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Toyota. That Citroen just looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm going with IQ. That looks horrific as well, yeah, but...
and then Golf GTI?
Yeah. I bet they actually do go for fuck all now. What they want in turbos,
best at banger racing. I actually had one, was it this shape, I think, as my courtesy car when Subaru went in. Yeah, don't ask why they gave me a Golf, but anyway, from a Subaru garage, anyway.
Yeah.
That were a diesel. It were alright, actually.
They are good cars. They just started to look a little bit boring, didn't they? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, they're a cracking, like, almost daily car. I wouldn't really want a track one.
No.
I don't think it'll stir my soul enough.
No.
I'd rather go around the track in the Cougar, not going to lie. Just saying. So basically, we've come to the conclusion out of all that, we need to buy a Mini or an MX-5.
Yeah, which is what we knew anyway.
Yeah. I mean, that's assuming I can't get the 36 on the road. But given the fact that we're going to go into tier 659.8 at some point next year, I might not be able to leave my house anyway.
Yeah.
That was quite good though. I wanted to do one actually soon as well, like track cars for, I don't know, $2,500 or something. Ain't going to be the same as that. I mean, it will have to have an MX-5 and I'll have a fucking Cooper S on. But these other ones.
There is. They've missed a very good one.
They have.
But we'll do that. Maybe in New Year.
Yeah, because we ain't going to do jack shit because I'm going to redecorate my front room, I think, after Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I didn't decorate it. Free decorated the bedroom. So now we don't go out of the bedroom because downstairs is shit in comparison. We need to redecorate it. We haven't even got a Christmas tree up, mate. It's disgusting behaviour.
Well, now that we've got to end, I hope you all had a good Christmas. Or did we say that at the start?
Probably, but we can say it again.
Anyway, yeah. Hope you all had a good Christmas.
And
hope you all have a good New Year.
Yeah, because I'll be up soon. Don't do anything too stupid. Not that you really can. You can't go out anywhere.
Yeah.
So, who was it? The CC Top. He was going to do a live stream. Thought you got paid for it though. Weirdly, I listen to ZZ Top, followed by like Burna Boy. So I've got a varied taste of music. Well, you will have known today from the car drive to try and get parts for your Subaru.
I mean, that wasn't really a varied music. That would just
No,
one
all I did
type
was
of
listen
music.
to Jelly Roll, and then I put coffee on when you came out of Subaru.
Yeah.
So initially we had some rap on, and we had some reggae on.
Yeah,
Having said, the
quite
Jelly
good.
Roll and Struggle Jennings' album is fucking amazing.
So yeah, on that
Out
note,
there. Yeah. Have fun, everyone. Next vid. Will we be in the new year with the next vid? Let me have a look at the dates. Will we not? No, we won't be.
No.
No. So we'll be saying Happy New Year.
We will be on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So we'll do that then. Oh shit! We need to look at Dakar for that one because Dakar starts like the day after. I'm sure it starts. Like
What an interesting day to start.
Yeah. Pretty wank. You can't sort of be hungover if you're a driver who likes to drink.
I mean, you could be.
You could be, but you're gonna drive shit, aren't you?
And you're probably gonna hit something, which is quite common on Dakar.
Yeah, because to be fair, if you don't read that fucking terrain, especially on the bikes, man, like when it's just, those bikes when they have no support crew either, like you mad bastards. Like what fucking wrong? Like in your head, there is something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll discuss that next week. Have a good and all.
Yes.
See you on New Year's Eve. Party on.
See there.
See you there.